As I enter Xavier's home, I realize just how much an understatement his request to open a few packages is. At first glance, the living room has been practically turned into a package distribution center, and he's still searching for a path he can actually walk through. This is what you call a few packages? Are you planning to sacrifice your home to serve as a delivery hub for our entire apartment complex? He finally clears a path and pulls me over to sit with him on the carpet.
I'm not the one making the sacrifice. A book platform I use suddenly sent them to me, but none of them are books.
Amid all the confusion, I spot a comic-style greeting card tucked under one of the packages. To our most esteemed lifetime member, Mr. Xavier. Just how many platforms did you sign up for?
It's hard to say.
On your birthday, we present this small token of our gratitude. May you, who keep books as your companions, always maintain your curiosity and imagination about the world. I didn't expect your first birthday gift to be from a book platform.
The first several dozen birthday gifts, actually.
Then what number will my gift end up as?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yours can cut to the front of the line, though. It'll still be number 1.
I open a small box, and a familiar figure pops out. New Bun Bun merch again? Why is this Bun Bun smiling like this? It looks sinister.
What do you mean? It's just a white bun bun.
It's hard and stiff. Doesn't look like a toy either. What is this even for? Upon getting a closer look, I note the holes of various sizes nestled between the rabbit ears. Oh, it's a coin bank! Who even uses these old-fashioned things nowadays?
It doesn't look like it's for coins.
He grabs a handful of nuts and seeds from the coffee table and drops them into the holes.
Watermelon seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. This one's for pistachios.
Bun Bun's mouth eerily chews a few times before spitting out unshelled seeds and nuts. Oh no. Oh no. Hi. Hi everybody. My name is Momo, and this stream might just be for me, so welcome in. Hi Ashley. How are you doing? How was your stream? God, there's so many crabs. Oh, there's so many crabs. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing your community with me, Ashley. Oh my God, we're just in time for the biting line. Ah, you arrived just in time. Hello. I normally do Pomodoro productivity streams. If you have to get something done in the next little while, please check out the VODs. That is what normally happens on this channel. But I'm also obsessed with love and deep space, so we've started doing this, whatever this is. If you don't play Love in Deep Space, it is a visual novel where everyone except for the main character is voiced, and that doesn't work for me because I want to listen back to it like an audiobook. So as you can see, we have a little pop filter here, we have a pause button, we have a little PNG tuber, which you can control with the channel point redeems, and I'm making myself an audiobook of Xavier's birthday storyline. It was great, and it also really rocked my emotions, so I'm here for fluff. Okay, well, strap the fuck. We literally just started. So welcome in, everybody. I hope you're in the mood for a little audiobook, little cringy audiobook, because that's what we're doing here. Thank you so much, Ashley, for sharing your community with me and popping into my absolute nonsense. I appreciate that so very much. I think they should pay Momo to be the official voiceover, but then I would have no reason to do these streams, to do these dumb streams. So I don't know if that works for me. actually. If Infold would sponsor me though, that shit would be awesome. Actually, I would love that. So I don't know if I have anything else to yap about, and I do have a lot more work to do today. So we might just hop back on in. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much, Raiders. I hope that you have a nice drink, or some chores to do, or some work to get done, or a video game to play. Or if you're listening to the VOD and you're falling asleep, that's cool too. I hope to soothe your brain with the sounds of me dating this space alien. Twitch wire notifications for specifically Momo turned off. Well, I don't know what to tell you there. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready, Raiders? Date that space boy. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, bye. Oh, my reverb was on the whole time. Woo!
Rabbits bite hard. Even children know that.
I blame you for never biting anyone, you big rabbit. You've skewed my impression.
You haven't been bitten by me before?
I hate this game. I hate this game so much. But I love this game so much. Afraid he might continue with bolder remarks, I immediately stuff a handful of nuts into his mouth. Eat your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
A woodpecker doorbell, robot dog, coffee table. Fuck. Fuck. Woodpecker dog. Okay, one more time. A woodpecker doorbell. One more time. A woodpecker doorbell, robot dog coffee table, magical corn holders. After unpacking everything, the house becomes a gathering of diverse talents. Each one is showing off their unique skills. The number of gifts matches your age. I didn't expect a lifetime membership to include the perk of making up for all the previous year's gifts. But why would a book platform send such bizarre things?
Maybe they think these are the results of maintaining curiosity and imagination about the world.
They're very thoughtful. The birthday gifts they've sent are creative.
Yeah, but they could be even bolder.
He figures out how every single one of the weird gadgets works, without exception. None of them is a challenge. Let me remind you that human imagination can't exceed one's own understanding. Even the boldest imagination would seem cowardly compared to you, Mr. Outlander. If you ask me, if someone wanted to create the boldest, most imaginative comic, they should just use you as source material. It's guaranteed to become an immortal legend in the comic world. Enter the Comic Book Hall of Fame, reach the pinnacle of success.
It looks like you're already fantasizing about a wonderful life after changing careers.
I rub Xavier's arm. Well, I have the advantage of being close to the source material.
Oh, so you got close to me because you'd get material for your fortune.
With a stony expression, Xavier deliberately shifts approximately 2 centimeters away from me. Who said that? To me, those are just the little details that make up Xavier.
What do you mean? My base elements are the same as yours. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen.
It's possible. Or maybe you aliens have a periodic table inside.
I think your imagination has surpassed those comic book artists.
It's only because you're a mysterious star. I have to squeeze out every drop of imagination to understand you a little better. The distance between us disappears as Xavier moves towards me. He laughs while ruffling my hair.
I was thinking about telling you the story you wanted to hear, but now I'd rather see your imagination burst forth.
Just you wait. I can uncover your secrets on my own. By the time Xavier's birthday arrives, I'll prove that I'm one step closer to his world. I don't understand why, because that's an internal dialogue, right? Why is some of it in the brackets and some of it is the whole other text box? Infold, explain. Infold, explain. I'm stupid. I don't know if I should put the reverb filter on those ones. Help me, I'm dumb. But to understand Xavier, who came here from the stars, I need to familiarize myself with those stars first. Oh my god, that was just the first one. Actions versus thoughts versus... But it's not actions, though. It still seems like my inner dialogue. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. We're all gonna die. Let's move on. My phone shows my location and Xavier's, and I stop when our two avatars overlap. Pedestrian bookstore. I wonder if this place has the Lightspeed Flight series that Xavier is trying to find. Xavier has been frequenting various secondhand bookstores lately. He's searching for a comic book series that's out of print. And although he's there because of it, I have my own goal. Ever since I made the bold claim about uncovering his secrets from the stars, I've been searching extensively for related books. Cramming at the last minute won't get me through anything too complex, though, so I have no choice but to shift my focus to comics. Celestial Bodies for Migration. It's published by the Minor Celestial Object Committee, so its scientific accuracy and imagination are solid. I squeeze into the reading capsule where Xavier is. He lifts the book beside him to greet me. Obviously, the comic isn't the one he's looking for. I guess this place doesn't have it. There aren't many bookstores left.
It's okay. Looking at other books without a particular goal is also enjoyable. What about you? What are you reading?
Afraid I'll be found out, I open the book and flash it at him. What else would I be looking at? I picked out a random comic like you.
Perfect. We should be able to finish what we're reading before dinner.
This book is based on planets that the Minor Celestial Object Committee had already observed. It features speculative explorations of extraterrestrial life. A place completely covered in plants. Only vegetarians are welcome. Xavier couldn't have only eaten plants before, right? Is that why he became a fanatical devotee of meat after he arrived here? A place that light can't reach. You can only crawl in darkness. Could it be that Xavier lived in a dark environment? Then he gained the light evol? Unaware of how many imagined chapters of Xavier's life had played out in my mind, I reached the final page. I came up with so many theories, but none of them seem plausible. Defeated by my wild imagination, I feel somewhat disheartened. Just as I'm about to close the book, I'm stunned by a name in the acknowledgement sections on the back cover. Xavier? I think it's so funny that this character is shocked every time. I feel like we've opened 5-10 books now, and Xavier's name is always written in it somehow. If If I was an alien, hi from TwitchCon. Hey, how's TwitchCon going? If I was an alien that lived hundreds of years, I would simply just not constantly write my name in books. I just feel like that makes more sense. Anyway. Xavier?
What? I only took one piece of your pastry.
I wasn't calling you. Wait, it couldn't actually be you, right? I push the book towards him and point at the name.
Oh, that. It's me. Are you reading the series published by the Minor Celestial Object Committee?
Why is your name in the acknowledgement section?
I marked some asteroids when I was bored and provided the data to them. The one you're reading should reference the ones I sent.
Xavier takes the book and starts looking through it. I squeeze in to sit next to him. How many have you marked in total? 5? 10?
After I moved to Lincoln City, I saw 34.
This would be a spectacular number for one person. It doesn't matter what era or country they're in. It doesn't matter what era or country they're in. It says here that asteroid discoverers have naming rights.
Theoretically, they do. But these names can't be changed once they're established. Even if you want to exercise naming rights, you still have to pass the naming committee's strict, ruthless review.
I wrap my arms around Xavier, my eyes lighting up as I ask him a question. What names did you come up with? You remember them, right? Which ones did you suggest?
All the names I came up with were rejected.
That can't be right. You submitted 34 names, but not a single one was approved?
I also suspect the review system is targeting me.
Seeing my disappointment, he pauses as if he wants to offer a reasonable explanation.
Maybe it's because, for humans who can only gaze up at the sky, every star's record should be something grand. People do need sonorous, romantic names to commemorate them.
How casual and awful were the names you came up with? Even though I can't get a single name out of him, I did learn something unexpected. The Minor Celestial Object Committee's 100th anniversary is going to be held in Lincoln City. Xavier nods. I checked the date. It's right after Xavier's birthday. I can use this opportunity to give his birthday a perfect ending. You didn't attend the 99th or 98th anniversaries? Refusing too many times would be sort of inconsiderate.
I wouldn't have told you about it if I wasn't planning on going. I knew you'd be interested. You're someone who enjoys reading Celestial Bodies for Migration. We can go there and pick out which planet we should move to.
Woo! Another one in the hole. Ruthless exam to be allowed into the naming committee, so no Meteor McMeteor. I will say I have read all of them except for the final chapter here. That one I'm going to be live reacting to. He does name the meteor something pretty dumb. Like, that I love, but something pretty dumb. I hope that I'm providing you good headphone background noise for TwitchCon. Salt the geek. Steve is a good name. Steve is a good name for an asteroid. Okay. Let me know if the audio is still sounding good so that when I take Daisy Lady for a walk and listen back to my own little personal audiobooks, I don't get sad. You need to finish your card and cake. I did finish my card and I finished my cake. I saved it as a preset. Do I need to do, how do I cause I have the why is the music so loud here? Do I have to do anything special? This is my cake. Do I need to save it somewhere? Ta-da! Is there a Save. Yes. Can I, like, choose from this list? I'm gonna assume that I can choose from the list. Oh, save. I did save it. So it's that one, right? Oh, we got a whole other chapter for people to correct me. Alright, ready? Ever since I started reading books that reveal secrets about outer space, my fantasies about the unsolved mysteries surrounding Xavier have become increasingly outrageous. To keep myself in check, I have no choice but to seek a reference point. Jeremiah. Jeremiah, to my knowledge, is Xavier's buddy. Is hundreds of year old buddy. They come from the same planet. That's basically all I know, and I think that might be all we need to know.
What does Xavier like to do in his spare time? You two are partners and neighbors. Am I really the best person to answer this question?
I'm not talking about now. I mean, a long time ago, on your planet.
Oh, you mean back then. He was special. So aside from seeing him at school, I couldn't get close to him privately.
What do you mean by special?
It's not easy to explain. Give me a second to come up with a story. I mean, explanation.
Jeremiah initially positions himself as if ready to give a detailed explanation, but when the words reach his lips, he hesitates.
Where do I even begin? Maybe you should ask him yourself.
Who? With a sense of foreboding, I turn around and run into a familiar chest. I wish it were just a figment of my imagination. When did Xavier get here? How much did he hear? I need to cover this up. But his expression doesn't seem to be one of suspicion, and his tone is as calm as always.
We still have time before class starts, so I wanted to come here and bring you some flowers. I didn't expect you to have the same idea.
Your association is too demanding. Why do you have classes on the weekend?
It's a baking class at a bakery. I wanted to sign up so I could improve my cake making skills before Xavier's birthday this year. But I didn't expect Xavier to catch me while I was signing up. Without any hesitation, he asked me to enroll him too.
It's almost time. Let's go.
As soon as our 1-on-2 lesson ends, we're left behind to complete our assignment. I'm trying to organize my thoughts when I notice Xavier is sulking as he, why would you stop? I didn't click anything. Trying to organize my thoughts when I notice Xavier is sulking as he wrestles with the dough. Xavier, are you trying to get into a fight with it?
I thought I would learn something, but it turned out to be a basic baking class. It's far below my skill level.
So, I can relax while knowing my skilled partner will complete this assignment with me? The air grows unexpectedly still for a few seconds. Then I hear Xavier quietly sending out a distress signal.
Save me. I'm stuck to it.
Watching him with his hands hopelessly tangled up with the dough, I can't help but laugh. Xavier, who can easily deal with the most powerful of wanderers, can't handle some dough?
I shouldn't underestimate my enemy in the kitchen.
After the hectic process of getting the bread into the oven, the two of us crouch in front of it and stare blankly. Amid the heat and humming, my curiosity seems to rise along with the bread. Xavier, did you also have bread on the planet where you used to live?
Why are you curious about the history of bread on another planet?
I'm not curious about the bread. I'm curious about you.
You want confirmation instead of imagining things on your own?
No, but imagination needs samples to use as inspiration. I'm just asking about the simplest food. It's not cheating. Think of it as me broadening my horizons.
Oh? In that case, you can try the most unique dish I remember. It's made with a vegetable that's bitter and sweet.
I hurriedly pull out my phone to use the note-taking app. It's bitter and sweet? I could try endive, but I don't know what endive is. I don't know what endive is. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I'd just be an idiot. I might just be an idiot. I might have fucked it up, but that's life. But I didn't know you were willing to eat vegetables.
Pair it with meat that's savory and salty. Then use seasonings that are sour and spicy.
The more I listen, the more something seems off. I toss my phone aside and shape a small piece of dough into a pill. I pretend to stuff it into Xavier's mouth. Xavier, I think you're sick. Fortunately, the bread is done baking at that moment. It promptly puts an end to our little war. Xavier cuts a slice for me, then he sneakily takes a bite, just as he brings it to my mouth.
Are they still hiring teachers? I think we could start working right away.
Woo! Okay, endive, according to Google, is a leaf vegetable. Kind of looks like thin romaine lettuce. Did it say how to pronounce it? Did I fuck it up? No, I'm a fan of these third wall pause breaks. I'm a fan of them too. I wanted people to be immersed, you know? It's like, let me adjust my mic a bit. The thing about these streams and voiceover work in general is I had to mess with the gain a whole bunch. I don't know. I hope I sound good. Like the distance my mouth is from the mic also matters a whole bunch. It's as much art as it is science. I hope that you guys are enjoying this half as much as I am. Don't know if you are, but I'm having a great time. Are we ready to live react to the fourth one? My voiceover stuff might not be as good because I have no context for anything. I don't know where we're headed, and I've never read these words before. So it might be more terrible than whatever it is I'm doing here already is. But I'm excited to see what happens because I don't know what happens. Okay, bye. Wait, we did... Was that 2 or did we just finish 2? Have we done 3? Did we do 3? Was that 3? We're gonna find out if it's 3. Okay, that was 3. Yeah, that was 3. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. What? Some parts of the Caker card remain unmodified. There is simply a default setting proceeded. Some parts of the Caker card remain unmodified. But what do you mean? How do I save it then? Oh, next? Ah, what? What the fuck is this? Choose a candle. I've never... Oh no. I didn't realize there was a whole fucking other section. Oh shit. Wait, where am I gonna... I don't want this one. Is it just one candle? Shit, I didn't plan for this. This one? I mean, that looks fine. Is it just a single candle? Save. is kind of says-y. What's says-y mean? Oh shit, it says baking. Okay, is it good? Is it good? Okay, so take a moment to review pen and card. Okay. Let's go. Sexy. On his birthday, I use comics as bait to keep Xavier at my place while I go to his house and handle the final preparations. However, the special guest for my upcoming show, Puffball, unexpectedly waddled. Flew away. Does anybody that plays this game more than me know who Puffball is? Because he also shows up in the birthday card that I got. The birthday memory with the cutscene. I don't know who Puffball is. He's not the cute wanderer that we met once, right? I don't know. But there's a creature and his name is Puffball. And I have no context. I have no context for him, but he exists. The bird food on the balcony is untouched. Did Puffball have a change of heart? Even this can't tempt him anymore. Thinking he might be playing in some corner, I cup my hands and mimic a few bird calls. I try to coax him out. The trick works well. I summon Puffball and the birthday boy himself.
Is the new friend I'm supposed to introduce to Puffball you?
What new friend?
Puffball came to your place looking for me. He got very excited when he heard sounds from his own kind, so I brought him over to meet them.
So you kidnapped Puffball?
Do I still need to introduce you?
Perfect timing. Eating cake on the balcony while the sun sets would be romantic. I can work with this. I pull out the cake I hid under the table, and Xavier looks surprised, but it's obvious he's acting. Stop pretending, Xavier. You figured it out ages ago.
It's only because I've been looking forward to it for a very long time. The blooming flowers and the brilliance of shooting stars are fleeting. Fortunately, you've captured their eternity.
Happy birthday, Xavier. Let me tell you a secret. You're not the only one who's been looking forward to this for a very long time. I was too. I hate when people sing it. I'm just gonna blow the candles. Look, it's getting dark. It's time for you to make a wish. All the stars have appeared.
The stars seem to always hear my wishes.
All of them know your wish, except for me.
You'll know when the time comes.
Oh, I can't. I've encountered a couple cards where you gotta sing. I can't do it seriously. I didn't know I was gonna lock myself into doing it on a stream. That. Birthday. You were born today.
Even after hearing so many of the universe's sounds, I still think your voice is the most beautiful.
I did see one very funny Instagram reel where two girls were literally in a karaoke booth and they did a Caleb card where you had to sing to him and sang the entirety of Touch My Body. It was very funny. Very funny. This is the best game in the world. I never need to play anything else. Holy moly. As if suddenly remembering something, I reach into the cake box and pull out a card. since we decided to have cake at the last minute, I forgot to have you look at this before blowing out the candles. You can't see it since it's dark. Let's wait until we turn the lights back on. It's as if a switch was pressed. The birthday balloons on the balcony suddenly transform into dazzling planets.
It's bright now.
You couldn't even wait a second? If you can't read it, you're the only one for me. Don't follow me into the unknown zone. Ugh.
When I collect 100 of your cards, will I be able to redeem the ultimate prize?
1 card per year means it'd take 100 years to collect them all. You make it sound like you're collecting 10 stamps on a drink punch card.
It's settled then. You need to prepare the ultimate prize in advance.
I'll do my best to live another 100 years. But let's not think about that now. There's a prize right in front of us. I slide over a gift box bearing the Hunters Association logo. I signed for a package on your behalf when you weren't here. It looks like it was sent by the association. Confused, he opens the gift, and a scene that's worthy of being recorded in history unfolds.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Nemesis Xavier!
On the music box, several familiar-looking wanderers spin and leap in different dance poses.
Pumpkin Magus, Snoozer, Lemonette, Heartbreaker, Mr. Beanie.
In the past year, Xavier the Hunter has slain enough wanderers to fill 10 Hunters Association headquarters.
There's even a battle report.
Your mission success rate is 100%. You've claimed the top spot on the Most Feared by Wanderers leaderboard.
After hearing about his own illustrious achievements, Xavier's expression could barely be called calm.
I'm curious. Does the association give all hunters this kind of birthday gift?
Everyone pitched in to make it. I thought of the concept. Nero and Tara provided the data, and Simone assembled and modified the music box. Of course, it wouldn't be given to you in the association's name without Jenna's approval.
When I return to the association's building, I'll thank everyone.
It's clear that what he wants to... It's clear that what he wants to thank them for isn't just the birthday gift, but more so the profoundly moving experience. When word got out that your birthday was coming up, everyone asked me about your preferences. They didn't know what to get you. It's your fault for being so mysterious and never letting anybody see what you like.
At least they know to find the person who understands me the best.
Xavier smiles as he adjusts the telescope on the balcony. He points it towards the star-filled sky. I soon find myself pouring out my thoughts. Maybe it's because he has his back to me. I don't even know if I can be considered the person who understands you the best. I thought that after being together for so long, I could slowly understand your world. But even when I use all my imagination, I still can't fill in every blank. I feel light as Xavier carries me to the telescope. A mysterious asteroid floats in the lens.
Can you see it? This is the one I recently cataloged, but it won't have a name until the ceremony. Once it appears before people, All of its data will be observed and recorded. It won't be long until its past is completely revealed.
I just realized the sound effect that I use for pausing has not been playing this entire time. So no wonder people at the beginning of the stream were like, why does it look weird? It's because there's no pause sound effect. Because I'm a dummy. Well, it's back now. Yay. After listening to him, I make the shape of a telescope with my hands and aim it at him. Are you saying that if I keep observing and recording you, I'll understand everything about you one day? Through the lens formed by my hands, Xavier is seemingly illuminated by starlight. He becomes increasingly clear in my eyes. He guides my hands to rest on his waist. Before we kiss, I hear his voice.
Or maybe it's me who wants to drift in this starry sky and fall into your sight.
Fucking love this game. Ooh, what is this? I get to keep the cake? I get to keep the cake? I gotta go put it on his desk. Not now, Silas. Not now, Silas. This is not your day. Where is it? Yeah! Cute. Oh my god. Momo in a puddle all night for sure. Well, that was the only one that I hadn't seen before. How's it interactive? Is the candle just... Oh. Oh. Adorable. All right. Are we ready for birthday date? Borf date. Borf date. I love your desk setup. Thank you. Do we want to take a pause? And I can show you. I'm very happy with everybody's desk. So this is Xavier. All my favorite cards of him on the wall and all the stuffed animals we've caught together. His is probably the one that has the most going on. Other than Silas. I tried to put the window and the desk in the same place on everybody so it would look like AU versions. I think the other three have like nothing going on, but as you can see, AUs where I went out with them. How many polls did you do until you got the birthday one? Literally like just 15. Like they gave me 10 for free and then I had some gems saved up. I got it so early. I was ecstatic. And this is Caleb's. Anyway, we got stuff to do today. So we gotta go do Borf Day. Borf date. Borf date. We ready? Xavier, help! Before I can finish, the stack of books in my arms topples over with a thud. Two of them slide to a stop near Xavier's feet. He was typing away at his keyboard. I guess he's in the middle of submitting another batch of asteroid names. But now, that's the last thing on his mind.
Space-time contact. The Dirac Sea. Singularities and black holes. 10 lectures string theory. The universe's cosmic mystery.
Oh shit.
Did you buy all of that?
Xavier stands up and gathers the fallen books one by one. He stacks them on top of the ones I'm still holding.
Done.
Thanks. But maybe you can put them on the bookshelf beside you next time, instead of stacking them?
Oh.
I quickly sort the titles by topic. Then I try to figure out where to begin.
Did the association add new subjects to the hunter's exam?
No, I just wanted to understand the cosmos a little better. He nods, pulls one book from the pile, and presses it into my hands.
If you're thinking about switching careers to become an astrophysicist, start with this.
I flip open Fundamental Principles of Everything, and I find my attention drifting towards a small section. Dark matter is a form of matter that doesn't interact with electromagnetic forces. One of its defining traits is that it can't be directly observed. Sounds like the secret Xavier's carrying.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I sigh. To understand him a little better, I guess I have to start by understanding the cosmos. On one side of the deep space tunnel is Earth, our Earth, and a single version of Xavier. In this time and place is right in front of me. But on the other side of the tunnel is Philos, his homeland. I know nothing about the him from there. I will actually take that opportunity. Thank you for redeeming drink, caffeinate, blah, 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 blah. You seem thirsty? Yes. Yes. Correct. Correct. It's really awful taking drinks of coffee and water when I don't have music or anything. But how is the audience to be immersed? How is the audience to be immersed if I do not break the fourth wall? Okie dokie. Back we go. But on the other side of the tunnel is Philos, his homeland. I know nothing about the him from there. Would that Xavier speak a different language? Would he have a different name? The more I think about it, the more suspicious it feels. My thoughts drift further away until Xavier waves his hand in front of me.
Weren't you supposed to be reading? Why are you staring at my face?
I gently pinch his cheek, then I give it a good squish. The warmth against my palm and fingertips is unmistakably real. For some reason, it feels a little different. I finally let go and sit on the sofa. I hold the book close as I start flipping through it. Before long, Xavier also curls up on the sofa with a book of his own. Lightspeed Flight. Again? I knew you'd pick that. Are you tired of reading it? The vintage cover is pink with overlay ornate lettering. I can't resist teasing him a little.
The author has been really slow with updates these past few years. At this rate, I probably won't see the ending. That's why I read each volume carefully. I need to savor every word.
Xavier has been following this comic book series about parallel worlds for years. Its target audience is young girls. The series struggled with sales after a certain point. The author was really affected by it, so they only released a few dozen new chapters in the past 10 years. Parallel worlds, huh? The genre is still popular decades later.
Until we invent time machines or regret pills, people will always think about the life they didn't choose.
You too? I look up from the pages, but Xavier just shakes his head.
I'm more of a take things as they come kind of person.
I set my astrophysics book aside after 2 pages, very skeptical of his statement. Or maybe there isn't a life you haven't already experienced? You worked at a cafe, helped out at a bookstore, and now you're a licensed hunter. You have friends who are decades apart in age, and over 10 years ago, you were the elusive Lumiere. If I called the Anomaly Investigation Bureau right now, I might get a reward for discovering an anomalous I might get a reward for discovering an anomalous entity. While I'm listing everything, he suddenly pauses and starts digging between the sofa cushions. It's as if something's bothering him. A second passes. He pulls out a small, rectangular device.
I've been looking for this MP3 player for ages. So this is where it ended up.
Wow, that's ancient. Does it still work?
Yeah, the audio quality is pretty good.
He grabs a pair of old wired earbuds. It's clear he's going to read while listening to music. But just as he opens the book, he hesitates.
That bounty you mentioned. How much?
A rare creature like you? Easily 10 million. Maybe 50 million.
Oh.
He picks up his phone and casually starts typing something. I lean over to peek at the screen. He inputs a long encrypted sequence, like it's second nature. A few seconds later, a bounty board appears on the dark web. Lumiere?
Not anymore. Their system updates very quickly. There's already a bounty on Xavier.
The bounty under Xavier's photo flickers. It's constantly being updated.
Looks like they added a 0 compared to Lumiere's.
Why are you even checking it?
I thought you might actually call the bureau. I figured I should at least get some hush money in advance.
I quickly grab Xavier's hand. Stop. You can't press anything. I want a quiet life. I'm about to close the dark web interface for him when my phone suddenly vibrates because of a notification. To keep him from noticing the gift I've been preparing, I deliberately left the reminder vague. The screen shows two simple words: pick up. Already? That was fast. I put the books back and head for the door. Then I remember something and glance back at Xavier. He's still lounging on the sofa. Oh, right. I was so busy bringing over the books I didn't have room for at home that I forgot my bookshelf is still a mess.
Do you need help?
Yeah. You can take your time, though. Organize it carefully.
I'll stay downstairs and tidy things up until you get back. Don't take too long. And don't forget what we promised tonight.
The Minor Celestial Object Committee's stargazing guide said there would be a meteor shower that only happens once in a century. We promised to watch it together. It's impossible for me to forget. As soon as the door closes, a notification from the dark web resounds. Xavier looks down and realizes his thumb somehow found its way to the post bounty button.
The bounty has been posted. Target: Xavier. Gender: male. Height:
Oh.
The smell of warm bread and sugar fills the air, but the man behind the counter appears as if all his life force has been sucked out.
Welcome. Please feel free to look.
Hi, I'm here to pick up a custom cookie order. He glances at me. his gaze barely moving.
Oh, it's you. Why couldn't you arrive later? If you waited another 30 minutes, I'd be off duty.
Even as he complains, he carefully wraps the cookies and hands them over. Thanks. I appreciate it. I push the door open and hurry towards my next stop. After I sit down and order 2 drinks, a gray-haired woman walks in. There aren't many customers here. When our gazes meet, we both understand each other's purpose.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you waiting, dear.
Not at all. I just got here. She sits across from me and sets down a few books. They look old, but they're in protective covers.
I wrapped these years ago, so they won't come off. Is that okay?
It's fine, so long as the inside is intact. I open one of the volumes and see the familiar, old-fashioned, fancy words inside. Light speed flight. Daisy. 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 Daisy, honey. Daisy. Daisy. Let her bork. Let her get her borks out. Daisy getting jealous? No, she has a bias too. I don't know what it is, but she's told me she has a bias. It's also how I act when I get a haircut, to be fair. Yeah, Daisy lady got a haircut today. She looks so beautiful. She has a little flower in her hair. She said excitement. Yeah, either somebody in my family is home, is coming home, or there's just something. There might be a squirrel. There might be a squirrel. Bork's all done? Bork's all done? Get out of your system, Daisy lady. Let me just like... Oh, nope, a few more borks. Few more borks. It's totally Xavier, because who else would Momo's Daisy? If I had to hazard a guess, yes. Or maybe Caleb, only because he has like golden retriever energy. Me when I say Caleb's arms. Daisy said "ah row row," and I felt, yes, when she said it, she meant it. Ma'am. 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 Okay. One of the gifts I prepared for Xavier's birthday is this comic book series he always reads. It went out of print years ago. Used copies are almost impossible to find. It took several tries before I managed to contact a seller who's willing to part with them. Everything looks great. Thank you for being willing to sell them.
I loved this comic book series when I was younger. That's why I always kept these in good condition. It's rare to meet a young person who's willing to go to such lengths to find them. It makes me happy.
Actually, it's a birthday gift for a friend. She looks curious.
Your friend is around your age, right? Oh, won't young people think old comic books like this are outdated?
No, I don't think that. Ma'am, Daisy. Daisy, honey. I get it. We're almost done, sweet pea. We're almost done, honey. This friend of mine, he always seems calm and never shows a strong preference for something. He's hard to read, too. But he's been reading comic books lately, and he's really serious about this series. Since Lightspeed Flight went out of print because of the Chrono Lift catastrophe, and it's hard to find, I figured it'd be a gift he'd like. She nods before sighing with understanding.
Once you know half a story, you want to see how it ends. If you don't know when the hero began their journey or where they're headed, you'll only be left with regrets.
Yeah, you're right. Her words, for some reason, make me think of Xavier. But now this story is starting to feel whole again. The trade is finished, and I leave the restaurant with a few comic books in my arms.
Hey, we can still continue with the plan, right? Xavier won't get in the way?
I gave him an excuse to stay at my place before I left. Right now, he should be... A familiar figure flashes by up ahead. I change my words. He's not there now.
Perfect. I'll handle the setup. I'll see you tonight.
I lower my voice and cautiously head in the direction where I saw the figure. Yeah, see you later. As I look down to hang up the call, the figure vanishes without a trace. I'm about to search the area when someone suddenly grabs my wrist. I'm ready to shake them off when... Xavier?
Come with me.
Xavier takes my hand and pulls me into a nearby alley. I hide the comic books behind my back. Nearby, I hear the buzz of small drones. 7 or 8 laser beams are tracking and locking onto the back of Xavier's head. I instantly realize what's going on. Xavier, how do you end up being hunted down a day before your birthday?
I guess they're confident enough to strike whenever they want. They're not bothering to wait for the right day.
We manage to escape once we turn the corner. The drones zoom past us. They lost their target. For now. I step out to check the situation, but Xavier immediately pulls me back. He shields me in his embrace.
The drones are still nearby.
I know, but they're not here for me. Xavier lowers his gaze and sheepishly rubs his nose. So, are they after Lumiere, the leader of the Backtrackers? Or is there another identity that I don't know about?
It looks like I've made too many enemies, but...
Locking onto target.
What's the plan? Xavier gives the simplest possible answer.
Run.
We sprint through the narrow alleyways. The drone sounds behind us grow louder.
The cookies you bought today smell great. Which bakery are they from?
Is now really the time for that?
I think we should get more.
Just as he says it, he suddenly changes direction and yanks me in the process. We practically crash through a nearby storefront.
Why did you come back?
Xavier and I dash behind the counter and crouch. We try to use the tables and chairs to stay out of sight. I'm about to provide an explanation, but Xavier beats me to it. He presses the staff member's head and pulls him down to hide with us.
Sorry, we'll buy everything here tonight.
The staff's expression shifts to one of shock as he gets a good look at Xavier's face.
You're that...
You have the wrong guy. It's not me.
I didn't even say who you were, though.
Outside the glass door, the drones have lost track of their target again. They're circling the area. We can talk about who he is later. Please tell us where the back door is. The staff, still dazed, points towards it. Xavier and I immediately start running.
I must be hallucinating from baking too long. There's no way he still looks that young after all these years. But he looks exactly like the guy from the club I worked at. The one who said he was an undercover cop.
The voice fades as the back door closes behind us. I glance at Xavier, and he silently averts his gaze. Club? Undercover cop?
It's another long story. But right now...
He lifts me up again. His shoulders tense slightly. Then he jumps, which launches us towards the adjacent rooftop. The howling wind rushes past my ears, and I tighten my grip on his shoulders.
Let's deal with the troublesome matter behind us once and for all.
What do you mean, connecting to network? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, well... Oh, okay. Also, yeah, you can change the expression as well. I'm changing it on my stream deck because I thought she was a little grumpy. But in the channel points redeem, the PNG tuber redeems also work for this one. Woo! The train's headlights cut through the darkness. Surrounded by rushing air currents, it barrels forward. Xavier lands steadily on the far side of the tracks, while he's still holding me. A second later, he leaps onto a nearby terrace. Behind us, the drones crash. Some are knocked out of the air by the turbulence, and others are dragged under the train. They disappear beneath the tracks. Also, when the cutscene happens, sometimes it just doesn't show me the full line, so I will have to break the immersion and like pause it to look at the line that it wouldn't let me see. Anyway. It's finally over. The city's noise feels distant now. It's as if the small terrace we're on cuts it all away. So, can you tell me what that was about?
I got into some trouble earlier. I need to clean up.
Is it serious? Dangerous? I'll come with you.
No need.
He sees the worry in my expression and gently shakes his head.
It's not serious or dangerous. And it's not that I don't need you. You just look really pretty tonight. I don't want your dress to get dirty.
Then I guess you're racing the meteor shower. Try to come back before the stars do.
I'll be quick.
He leans down and brushes aside the strands of hair the wind has disheveled near my ear.
If you get bored, listen to this.
He takes out the MP3 player and carefully puts the earbuds in my ear. As soon as the music starts, the sounds of the city fade away. All that remains is a soft, weightless melody. Xavier's figure quickly vanishes into the night. The rooftop is dim and far away from the city lights, but the stars above shine all the brighter. A second passes. An explosion rumbles in the distance. Brilliant bursts of light spread across the sky like fireworks. Even the screen of the hunter's watch starts flickering. He was actually serious about being quick.
An explosion has occurred in the city center.
All citizens are advised to evacuate immediately.
The song ends and automatically skips to the next track. It plays a strange white noise. Slightly puzzled, I access the MP3 player's playlist. There are oddly named audio files stored on it. Each of the files' names is a string of numbers. Judging by the dates, they're from before the Chrono Rift catastrophe. I skip through a few of them. All of them are basically the same. Meaningless white noise. Considering how well Xavier sleeps, he doesn't need this many white noise tracks. My phone vibrates, which means I received a message. I grab it to see what it is. I'm still on the terrace. But the meteors are a little late tonight. So you can take your time. He says, okay, I'm on my way. Oh, did I? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I think that just goes... Oh, did I fuck up? I think that just goes right into the cutscene, right? I thought I was just exiting the thing. I think it just goes right into the cutscene. Oh well. Sorry. You are in the middle of a date? Would you like to... I'd just like to continue. I just want to continue. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Get us back in. Oh my god, is it gonna start us at the beginning? Okay. I put the phone down. The white noise is still playing in my ear, but for some reason, my heart feels strangely calm. I tilt my head back, look at the night sky, and wait for the meteor shower to begin. I'm also waiting for the person who promised to watch it with me.
What are you listening to?
The sound of a hatch opening, and yep. The sound of a hatch opening and the wind blowing past the trees.
That was the very first time I heard Earth sounds.
And this? A meteor shower?
It's probably just debris from another exploding ship.
Traveling through space is really dangerous.
That's why you should cherish me.
A shooting star!
Let's move.
The first shooting star is the... What did I say? The first shooting star is the luckiest one. Oh well.
I'll bribe the cosmos. It'll give you the best star.
That is the loudest ice cream truck I've ever heard. Done? Can't you see we're in the middle of a romantic rooftop rendezvous with a white-haired anime boy? It's fall. Are you getting a lot of business? Get the fuck out of here. Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. Anyway. all of Xavier's birthday wishes come true. Xavier, you're not focused on making
It
a
already
wish.
heard my wishes. That happened a long time ago. I don't need to make more. I'll thank them. Curious? Then allow me to say it instead. You said my secrets are like dark matter, invisible and impossible to observe. But those invisible parts, they move toward your light. An older wish of mine was to meet you. And right now, I have you. I'll never let go.
It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm gonna throw up and scream and cry and poop all at the same time. Their kissy faces are so dumb though. And I find it so funny just how close these voice actors feel they have to get to the mic whenever they're doing kissy scenes. Ugh. It's cute shit. Let's go. Do these stars really see you as an old friend? Do they celebrate your birthday year after year?
Maybe they've decided to make the show a little more spectacular because they know someone's watching with me now.
But you're like these shooting stars. You're from the other end of the universe. If you disappear one day, I'm not sure where to look for you. This person walking towards me, I don't know how many choices he has made before arriving here. All of it was to end up here on this ordinary rooftop to share a pair of earbuds with me while looking up at the same night sky.
Then stay where you are. Do what you did earlier. Whether you're buying your favorite bread or just wandering around, I'll always find you.
When we land on Xavier's balcony, I see the decorations and suddenly remember the plan I forgot.
What's this?
A surprise that got spoiled. Before I can cover his eyes, the floor-to-ceiling window already reflects the figure of one man and one bird. They're in the middle of a passionate speech.
Repeat after me. Xavier is magnificent.
Why is he here?
Xavier glances at Puffball, who looks plumper than ever on Jeremiah's shoulder.
Why is he here too?
Wait, weren't we supposed to bring him back at midnight? When did the plan change?
It's not that it changed. The world did, but I can't explain it right now.
So, should I walk out the front door and come back in again?
Jeremiah and I exchange a glance. Then we look at Xavier. After we take a deep breath, Jeremiah and I quickly flank him and drag him onto the somewhat decorated balcony.
Where are the balloons? Why aren't they inflated?
Forget those! I'll get the cake.
Oh no, I forgot to play the Lumiere movie Easter egg compilation. We were supposed to watch him react. Ugh, I was waiting for that. Whatever, let's do it together.
Xavier lets himself be pushed onto the little stage and stands calmly in the middle of the noise. The lights turn on at the same time. chime of midnight, Puffball flies up with practiced ease and pops the balloons in midair. A banner unfurls from above. It says, "Happy birthday, Xavier."
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Xavier! Before I can stand on my tiptoes, Xavier brushes aside the streamers and leans down towards me. You're used to this routine. His unwavering gaze stays on me.
So can I expect to hear something more touching this year?
Jeremiah said you're the son of some powerful leader in your homeland. I don't know what kind of political system that place has, but I heard your coming-of-age ceremony involves an observatory.
Well, that's not just a birthday. It's more like a birth anniversary.
You're better off hearing those stories from me. Directly.
I'll get going now. I've seen the joy that comes with a birthday. Just like last year. Enjoy the rest of the night, you two.
Jeremiah lets out an awkward chuckle. As he steps towards the door, he suddenly freezes. Behind him, a small drone, from who knows where, hovers. It's staring directly at him.
Is this a new filming drone model? Did you set this up as a surprise for Xavier and not tell me? Oh, it's flashing red now. Should I smile for the kid?
Oh no,
Get
one
down.
managed to stick. The smoke finally clears. Carefully planned birthday party ends in unexpected chaos. We first see off Jeremiah, who's battered, bitter, and swearing to get revenge for the explosion. Then we call property management. With nowhere else to go tonight, Xavier ends up crashing at my place. You quickly packed your toiletries.
My wish came true a little faster than I expected. It caught me off guard.
Surprisingly, I find the comic books that are miraculously untouched in the not-so-damaged living room. Even though everything today was a total mess, and my place still looks like a disaster. Happy birthday, Xavier. May your life be simple, full of joy, and not have too many thrills or plot twists. I hope you can be happy without needing a reason.
If by thrills you mean everything that happened tonight, I wouldn't mind going through it again.
One week later, Xavier's home is finally back to how it was.
Hello, sir. The renovations are complete. You can move back in as early as tomorrow night.
Thanks.
He doesn't look happy in the slightest. After the staff leaves, Xavier turns to me.
Let me stay with you for one more night.
The special day and its surprises seem to end at the same time. Life returns to its normal routine. We visit our usual bakery. Alexander, the staff guy, is still grumbling behind the counter, like always. But in the end, he still carefully packs up the last 2 golden flaky croissants for us.
Reheat for 5 minutes in the oven. Top and bottom heat, 180 degrees.
Of course, even calm days have their surprises. So the balding man on stage, the one with the super cutesy pen name, that's the author of the comic book series you've been following this whole time?
Yeah. I only found out recently. After the Chrono Rift catastrophe, he changed his pen name and started creating again.
What did you even say up there? Got all fired up before bursting into tears.
I said the suit-wearing villain in chapter 232 of his last comic book series felt more like a plot device, and his death was kind of weird. But I hope he keeps creating. I'll keep reading his works.
There's quite simply no neurotypical explanation for this. This man is an alien and autistic. Also, hello. Hello, Bruggy Mozzarella. We're doing something funky. That might just be for me. I like making little audiobooks of my favorite video game. Because everybody except the main character is voiced. So we're voicing the main character. Anyway, it's this guy's birthday. Just as we step out of the venue, Xavier's phone starts ringing.
Hello?
Tremble before me, Xavier. I sacrificed a week's worth of sleep to rewrite the tracking drone programs.
One sec, Daisy's scratching at the door. You wanna come in?
Come in, honey? Hi. Want to show everybody your haircut? Want to show everybody your haircut? Look how beautiful the lady looks. Look how beautiful the lady looks. See a little flower in her hair? You gotta turn, honey, so everybody can see a flower. Look how beautiful she is. You smell so good, too. Smells so good. Your Aunt Kaza says hello. Aunt Kaza says hello. Are you cute? Say hi, everybody. Who's your bias? Are you a Xavier girly? Doesn't she look like a Xavier girly? Are you a Xavier girly? Thanks for coming to visit. Love you, honey. We're almost done, okay? Almost done, and then we'll go hang out. Woo! That's not gonna work. Almost done, okay? And then we'll go for a walk. Yeah, does that sound good? Nearly done, sweet pea, okay?
The rest of those little drones, once they return to base, they'll self-destruct immediately. Also, that enemy who came after you on your birthday, it turns out they're an active group of assassins on the dark web. They have nothing to do with your old grudges. In other words, you're safe now.
Thanks. Since you're here, peace on Earth is possible.
Happy birthday, old friend. Maybe you can use your birthday wish for your personal safety next time?
Bye-bye, Kaza. And Daisy wants back out. Yeah.
Yeah. Off you go. I'll be right out, honey. Behave.
Also, why does the IP address for the bounty lead back to you?
Why did the call suddenly end?
It's nothing. I bet Jeremiah got too worked up and hung up on accident.
But did you actually accept your own bounty just to make some money? I did the math last night. If we had handed out leads on Xavier, we might have gotten 50 million. He puts his phone back into his pocket, takes my hand, and lets his pinky gently brush against my palm.
If 50 million was right in front of you, would you take it? Or would you choose me?
What do we want to say? When I did this by myself, I chose you, but I have seen the response for 50 million, and it's kind of funny. Take the money and run. All right. Obviously, I'd take the 50 million. He presses his lips together and stays silent. Under his quiet but intense gaze, I lower my voice. I mean, this is 50 million we're talking about. He suddenly turns and walks away. Where are you going?
I can't make hush money anymore. I guess I have to earn a living now.
Huh? As he jokingly opens the dark web interface again, I quickly grab his hand. Xavier, your brain always works with great clarity at times like these. The light turns green. People start walking across the crosswalk, and I pull him with me as we head to the other side of the intersection. As night falls, we find ourselves at the Lincoln Convention Center again. We're attending an event hosted by that mysterious organization. It's the 100th anniversary of the World Minor Celestial Object Committee. In this world, some people still use outdated MP3 players, while others send letters the old-fashioned way. I keep turning over the invitation sealed with wax. I inspect every detail.
Who knows? There might be other extraterrestrial guests like me hiding in this committee.
The special guest himself is now backstage. Dressed in a fine suit, he responds casually when he hears what I said.
You brought your camera when we left. I thought you'd be watching me from the audience.
If it weren't for everything that happened recently, I wouldn't have forgotten to reserve a seat. He fakes a pained expression, his brow furrowed, but the happiness in his eyes remains undiminished.
Mr. Xavier, you'll be on stage in 3 minutes. Please get ready.
I know.
I snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity, choked the mom's spaghetti. I snap back to reality and peek through a gap in the curtain. Below lies a packed audience. I used to think this kind of stiff, ceremonial group was a relic of the past. But it turns out people of all ages and backgrounds share a love for the stars in the universe. Aren't you nervous? You'll be giving a speech in front of so many people. Having lowered my voice to ask that question, I almost start feeling nervous on his behalf. Xavier looks at me, then he crouches in front of me and copies my pose. His arms rest on his knees.
I'm nervous.
But when he says it, his eyes are clearly full of mirth. He's not tense at all. Liar.
As requested by the Discoverer, asteroid number 470246 will be named the Not-So-Bad Star.
Who would name an asteroid that? The audience falls silent for a beat. Then a soft, polite round of applause starts. There's 1 minute left before he goes on stage. Xavier glances at me before looking at the audience beyond the curtain.
At events like this, do people usually say something else along with what's in the script?
In my mind, scenes from award shows and galas flash by. If it were me, I guess I'd say thank you.
Who am I thanking?
He looks at me. He's genuinely puzzled this time. For some reason, everything about this birthday starts replaying in my head. For example, I want to thank the bakery guy who grumbles all the time but still bakes perfect bread. I also want to thank the comic book artist who kept drawing even when sales were awful and people mocked him. And I'd thank everyone who brought you onto this path that led to me. I'd thank everyone who made Xavier who he is. I look up at him. He seems to be slightly stunned.
Then the one I should thank the most. That person is you. Thank you for existing.
Behind him, the holographic display shows the Milky Way hurtling itself deeper into the cosmos at 110 kilometers per second. The simulated orbits move behind him, and even he seems like one of the little stars drifting through them. But this person is probably clueless about the kind of light he gives off. If a person is the sum of all their experiences, then everything they see forms their observable and potentially... What? Everything they see forms their observable and potentially observable universe. He, shaped by countless experiences, might still have vast, invisible parts, like dark matter. But after meeting me, surely some part of him has changed. All because of me. And the person standing in front of me right now is the one and only Xavier. The version that belongs only to this moment. And to me.
I'm about to go. Shouldn't I get a little encouragement for a nerve-wracking moment?
Xavier. Sir. Sir. As if annoyed that I spaced out, he tightens his grip on my fingers and leans in. Before I can respond, a gentle kiss lands on my lips without warning.
Now, let's welcome the discoverer of this asteroid, our passionate astronomy enthusiast, Mr. Xavier, to the stage.
As the final 10 seconds count down, I gently cradle his face in my hands. Xavier, the universe is vast. If we're ever separated again, regardless of what happens or what you experience, please find me again. Meet me once more. Did it. Okay. I have to run because Daisy Lady is in the house on her own, and I have to figure out dinner, and I have work to do, and I'm meeting up with people tonight. So I did what I came here to do. I made myself a little audiobook to make dinner to and to fall asleep to. Thank you all for joining for this, the next installment of the stream series that might just be for me. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will see you next time. Bye.